The last 60 days in TorqueBot have just gone so quickly. Now, if any of you have been following cloud token news, you may have heard Ronald and I talking about Torque, because Torque is the bot that they have been using for their trading. So just a little recap on what TorqueBot is. They're owned by a Singaporean company called Snap Innovations, who've been providing software solutions to lots of other crypto companies for many years. Now, 2 years ago, they started providing their arbitrage trading system called Torque to many of their clients, including Cloud Token, as well as several other super wallets. And in October 2019, they decided to do the same as their clients and provide their own client platform. And so TorqueBot was born. Now, these guys are a real company. I've chatted with the CEO many times. My sponsor has flown out to their offices in Singapore. He's met with the CEO. He's met with the traders. He's seen the bot in action. He's seen the manual traders trading. And others have also visited their Vietnam operation, where their customer service operations are based. So they're a substantial company with a pedigree as a solutions provider, and in particular with expertise in developing and selling their own bots and with manual trading. Now, this is crypto in and crypto out, so it's a really good way to build your crypto. So let me show you what I've been earning for the last 2 months. Now, the range of daily rewards that they advertise are quite modest, 0.15 to 0.45%. Now remember, you get your capital back. You can withdraw at any time you like. So these are net pure profits. So these rates are comparable to what Cloud Token were paying out when they were paying out. Now, I never saw anything close to 0.45. So let me show you what I've been receiving. So I started off with 0.24%. The highest I saw was 0.30%. I had that a few times. And overall, for the first 30 days, I received 6.5% net. So the highest was 0.3 and the lowest was 0.14 and the average was 0.22% per day. And that continued through the next days as well. So 6.2% for the next 30 days, the highest being 0.31 and the lowest being 0.15 and the average 0.21. So that's pretty consistent. Now, one of the things I like about TorqueBot is that they're not aggressive in their earnings. They're really trying for sustainability, for long-term growth. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning, they've been trading this bot for 2 years. So they know what works and they know what doesn't work. So rather than pushing their bot into the realms of unsustainability, they've got this thing ticking along at roughly 6.5% per month. Now, I have quite a diverse range of investments in multiple areas, and I don't recommend that people put all their eggs in the one basket. Any company, any project can fail. Even legitimate companies can fail. So we need to manage our risk. And one of those ways is to diversify. Now, in my opinion, TorqueBot is low risk. It's a real company, legitimate business, bringing in a regular profit of just over 6% per month. And as I mentioned in my previous video about liquidity, you can withdraw your funds at any time. There's no lock-in period here. Now, the minimum investment here is 1 Ethereum, or the equivalent of that in Bitcoin, Litecoin, or USDT. Now, one of the options you might want to consider if you wanted to diversify is to put a small chunk into TorqueBot. So for example, you might put in 1 or 2 Ethereum here, leave it for a couple of months. Your Ethereum will have grown by roughly 12%. And then if the market price of Ethereum has also risen, then you'll have benefited in both ways. So it's an alternative to hodling. Now, one of the features they've recently added, if you go into Torque Wallet, you can now compound what they're calling reallocation. So in select reallocation, you just choose to reallocate to your current account. I generally choose Torque to ETH, specify the amount, and reallocate, i.e. compound. And I'm assuming most of you are familiar with compounding, and therefore your 6.5% per month can be nicely augmented by compounding. And don't forget that you can withdraw whenever you want. So I could compound on a Monday and then decide to withdraw everything on the Tuesday. So great liquidity on this platform. Alright, that's my update for Torque. Take care, guys.